We often look at our thought life as something that's kind of out of control. You know, thoughts come in, we don't want them. Ungodly thoughts, we don't want them. Bitter thoughts, we don't want them. More like a kind of a stormy sea. Well, the first idea we have that trips us up is that we don't really have control to really change our mind, our thinking. We have to think this way because this is the way I think. And this is what I experience. I don't want to think it, but I do. It's kind of like when you're on the internet and there's a pop-up, and it's like their thoughts that just kind of pop up, and this is the way I tend to think anyway. I tend to be critical, or I tend to be pessimistic. Anxious thoughts, jealous thoughts, lustful thoughts, worried thoughts, fearful thoughts. Do I have a choice? Well, your thought life is what you're living in every day. Do you have power to change it? You may not think you do, but the answer in the Bible is not. That's not true at all. That's not biblical. The Bible says very clearly you have power over your mind and over your thought life. Listen to what it says. Now, it says, love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, mind. Mind. Now you think, okay, I've heard that. Okay. But there's something radical. It says, love God with your mind. Now, if somebody says, cook a meal in your oven, it's not the oven that's controlling you. You are controlling the oven to cook the meal. So if it says, love God with your mind, it means you have power over your mind. Your mind doesn't control you. You control your mind, your heart. The mind is a vessel that you are to use for God. One of the keys of gaining control of your thought life is taking responsibility for your thought life. Now, you might be saying, but thoughts just come up. Thoughts just come up. I don't know. Well, think about something. Some of you are tapping your hand right now, like this one right here, tapping your hand. Some of you are you thinking about that? No, except now you are. Or some of you are tapping your feet are moving right there. Are you thinking about your foot? No, you are not. It's just happening. But you can stop it. If you can stop that. How many of you have a tendency to tap your feet? Raise your hand. How many of you have a tendency to tap your fingers? Raise your hand. How many people have a tendency to raise your hands? All of you are blinking right now. Are you thinking about it? No. Now you're not. You are now, but you weren't then. But you have control. You still have control. You can stop for a time. You have control. So with your thoughts, it's not really out of your control. It's that it's a habit. And when we do things by habit, we don't think we have control over it. But it's still the result of other things that we did have control over. If you're going to have victory in your thought life, you have to take responsibility for it. Yes. That you do have a choice before God. Now, sometimes people say, well, you made me feel this. You made me feel this. You made me feel this. Well, we understand people say things and it triggers you, but ultimately you can't just keep saying that people are making you feel this or making you think this. Otherwise, you're saying you have no control and you're a victim of circumstance. But in God, you're not a victim, you're a victor. Hi, I'm Jonathan Cahn. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. I hope you were blessed with the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. Feel free to share your reactions with your comments and how you were blessed. And share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.